It is the man with the plan, Coach Darius D. Brown.
And it's your girl, JoJo Brown. And this is Keeping It Real with the Browns, where we keep it all the way real. Buenos dias, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. We are in 2026. Super excited.
Yes. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back. Hope everyone had an amazing holiday break.
I feel like I'm welcoming them back, like the kids got welcomed back to school yesterday.
Right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Like we never left.
Yes. And we are super excited, as I know that many of you are very excited for the new year ahead, right?
Absolutely.
But we're going to talk about it, y'all. We are really going to start off heavy this morning or this afternoon or this evening, wherever you're watching from around the world. But before we get into it, let them know.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share with someone that you feel that could benefit from this episode so we can continue to push the envelope and changing lives and shifting perspectives.
Absolutely. Well, y'all see it. Y'all see it up there. 2026. It's about making decisions.
Making decisions.
Okay? You have to make a decision. And I am super excited to talk about it today.
Let's do it.
Okay? Because new year, everybody's in that new year, new me. They motivated, they excited, first week of January, you know what? I'm going to stop playing games. And then the third week of January hits. And February hits. And then all of that motivation just goes where?
Life starts life.
Life starts lightning.
I thought life's top of the year, first week of the year, second week of the year. So what changes from January 1st to March 1st?
Mm-hmm.
Like what changes?
Right.
That's why you have to look at life from a different perspective.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what you're going through in these seasons in life, like understand
What gets them so motivated around this?
what gets a person so motivated. It's this.
Yeah.
Right.
It's follow mindset.
It's the mindset. It's the cycles and the patterns that you're putting yourself in every single year around this time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we feel like motivation is an emotion that eventually fades away depending on your circumstances or what you're going through in life. So you have to be dedicated and committed to telling yourself whatever you set out to do for the top of the year, that you're committed and dedicated to fulfilling that, no matter what you may be going through, no matter what adversity may, however adversity, opposition may present itself, you got to, set out to, fulfill what you said you was going to fulfill.
1000%. And again, like not reacting off emotions, right? And also not waiting until the time is right or until you feel ready. Because I used to have that mindset. I used to feel like, oh, I'm going to wait until I'm ready to be able to get out there and, do content and drop the education and this, that, and the third. And I remember you would tell me, Joe, just provide the value. Share the information. The value is the value. And I share that, right? Because me being in that way of saying, okay, I'm just going to wait until I'm ready. I'm going to wait until I'm fixed perfect. I'm going to wait until I can do my hair, do my makeup, do this, do that, do the third, right? But I realized that kept me stuck longer, right? Because I kept waiting, and doing all that waiting. All I was doing was delaying myself.
Right.
Now, y'all see me. Went to the gym. Hair just got washed. We here, baby. Okay, no professional makeup on. We here to drop the value. We here to share the information. So it's not reacting off emotion. It's being committed to the assignment.
That's so good.
Okay.
Yep. That's fabulous. 2026 will not be any different unless you are different.
Yep.
Unless you change. 2026 is not going to change unless you change. Mm-hmm. Right. So again, this episode is not motivational.
No.
Right. It's instructional and a bit confrontational. Right. It's supposed to be confrontational. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. That's the only way things in your life are going to change for the better.
Oh, yeah.
Our bank accounts didn't shift until we made a conscious decision to say, all right, it's time to get our shit together. It's time to get out of our own way. It's time to be in environments that's going to not only make us uncomfortable, but reshape our way of thinking, reshape our habits, reshape our objectives. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to really put ourselves in environments to really get us out of our comfort zone. So again, we had to make that decision, right? And the secret to getting ahead is getting started. So we made that decision to say, you know what, enough is enough. We're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. We knew at the time that there was a solution. We just had to get out of our own way and make that necessary step to put ourselves, to put our family in a better situation. So this is what this episode is about. It's not about motivating, right? Because again, motivation is an emotion. It eventually fades away, right? This is instructional. This is to give you some instruction, to give you a piece of framework or blueprint to help you get to the next level.
1000%, 1000%. And again, as you mentioned, nothing changes if you don't change, right? So what habits have you been doing that you need to change up, right? It's bigger than just being motivated. You won't get far with motivation. It's discipline. It's commitment. It's showing up even when you don't want to. That is what's going to get you the longevity results. So again, if you start strong in January, why not keep that going in February and March and April and May and June and July? Keep it going. It gets easier, right? But having that mindset of every December 31st and January 1st, new year, new me. I swear the gym memberships are like, that's like the busiest time of the year. It's like December and January. And what come February, those memberships go down.
It starts life.
Yeah.
You start emotionally eating. I'm going to start getting out of alignment. I'm going to stop doing what I said I was going to do. It's a vicious cycle. It's if you're tired of repeating years, this episode is for you. If you're tired of repeating the same old, you're like, man, damn, I'm literally repeating these cycles, these habitual patterns. You might want to stay seated and stay locked into this episode from the end.
And I think people also they tend to have all this energy at the start of the year, and then because they don't start seeing results quick enough, they give up. Right. Yeah. Anything worth having is worth fighting for, working for, putting in the work.
Not waiting.
Okay. Not waiting.
We had to debunk that quote of good things happen to those that wait. Bullshit. Good things happen to those that put in the work, that stay committed, that stay dedicated to the objective.
Yeah.
Right. And do keep putting in the work. Keep showing up for yourself every single day. Like Joe mentioned, doing something when you do not feel like doing it is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Waking up every morning, whether it's going to the gym, pouring into yourself first, right? And putting in the work when you don't feel like putting in the work. That's when the magic, that's where embracing that process. Remember, getting better by 1% every single day. Just imagine 1% every day where you will be 30 days from now if you put in the work and show up for yourself every single day. So we're going to wait. You don't have to wait, right? You are the dictator of your future. You just got to be unapologetic with showing up for yourself every single day.
Yep.
Saying no to things that's not conducive to your growth and to your future. It's okay to say no, right? This doesn't serve me or serve my goals or serve where I'm going. Are you in alignment to your goals, to the objective? And if you're not, it's cool. Just make some, reevaluate some things and, continue to put in the work.
Yeah, for sure. You will only be stretched as far as you want to be stretched. God will only stretch you as far as you want to be stretched, right? So if you're still operating in the same habits, if you're still doing the same thing, if you're not changing things up and challenging yourself, you're going to stay stuck. And honestly, you don't need another year, but you need a structure. The need to
Structure.
you need some structure in your life.
So
Okay.
yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's dive into the structure part. You know, we have this 2 day high level mastermind coming up in less than 60 days, 45 days, if you want to be technical, right? Right here in our beautiful city of Atlanta, Georgia. And we're excited, man.
Excited.
Yeah, this 2 day high level mastermind is going to really change the game for so many people. And we're ready to serve, man. We're ready to serve people to larger bank accounts, scaling their business model, scaling their mindset. Where when you come out of this 2 day high level mastermind, you're not going to think the same. You're not going to operate the same individually and professionally. So let's talk about the structural piece
Oh yeah.
of an entrepreneur that will be partaking in this 2 day high level mastermind, what that entails and what that looks like.
Absolutely. And before we even get into that, I want to share that this 2 day high level mastermind is open to all industries.
Mhm.
So, this is not, I know you all who have been following us know that we are in the credit industry, but we are opening this up for any and all industries. We are teaching you structure, systems, implementations, how to scale your business, how to sustain your business, compliance, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. And so, if you're here on YouTube and you're not following us on our Instagram platform, I encourage you to also follow us there because we have been dropping gems. We've been dropping numbers. We have been dropping value to show you guys because, as the saying says, women lie, men lie, numbers don't. So if you want to see what Brown Assets Group has been doing, check us.
That like that, and just to piggyback off of that, yeah, we may be in the credit space, the business credit, personal credit, funding space, but understand this. A lot of people are like, well, if I'm in the trucking business or the cosmetic industry or the real estate industry, how can you guys help us?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what industry you're in, right? To be able to scale. We've been in the industry of entrepreneurship for 6, almost 7 years. But what we can say is we understand business. Mm-hmm. We understand structure. We understand implementation and systems. And this is what a lot of people don't have. And this is why they're stuck, right? I don't have to be in the real estate industry or the logistic industry to be able to serve someone that may be in that industry to be like, listen, this is why you're stuck. This is why you haven't been able to scale, right? Understanding the space that we're in from a technology standpoint, people not being able to leverage social media properly, and they're the best kept secret. They're great at what they do, but nobody knows what they do, right? So your bank account, your income is not scaling because you don't have the right systems in place, you don't have any structure, and it's just business chaos. You're chaotic right now.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to reduce that chaos as much as possible to give you a streamlined process to be able to help you scale up in 2026. So again, we've been posting our numbers, right? Because again, there's so many people online that's telling you how to get to the bag, or make income, or do this or do that. But listen, documentation, these conversations, pull out some receipts. Pull out some receipts so people can actually see in real time what you're doing. And that's what we're going to show you, what we've been able to do, the income that we've been able to generate, being in our business, being able to start, restart, and build up, not once, but twice. And we're able to do it multiple times because we understand structure, we understand systems. So if you're ready to level your business, level your life, level your bank account in 2026, you need to be in the room. The link will be in the description below to be able to reserve your seat for this 2 day high level mastermind.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, having structure, having systems, having all that implemented, it is really going to help reduce your stress level. I promise you guys, right? Your results are going to go up. some of the calls that we've been taking, we've heard some feedback as far as, but I'm giving it my effort. I'm putting in the work. Effort is not what you're lacking, honey. It's structure.
Correct.
Okay. It's systems. It's these implementations, right? So yeah, you can truly be putting all the effort. You can truly be super busy, but not productive. So those are the things that we're going to show you, right? And so, yeah, this is a 2-day high-level mastermind that we are super, 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 super excited about. Remember, you cannot scale in chaos, okay? You cannot scale in chaos, okay? You can only survive in it. So if you're looking to grow, if you're looking to hit the next level, we invite you to join.
We invite you. Come as you are. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed, right? If you're in the room, that will be the most exciting time of your life. Because not only you invested when someone else didn't or wasn't willing to invest in themselves.
Yeah.
So no matter where you're at, just be in the room. As long as you get in the room, myself, Coach Joe Cannon, will handle the rest. Don't just come, take notes, leave, and then this is why community is so essential.
Yes.
For not only your personal development, but your business development, right? Community, being in the room, having mentorship, right? Having the information, executing on the information, right? But having structure, having a realistic roadmap, a realistic game plan to help you level up, right? This is what successful people do. They have structure. They're not moving in chaos. They're not freestyling this thing, right? And once you understand and have identified that and actually identified, okay, this is where I lack. This is where I'm struggling at. This is where I'm stuck at, right? We're going to be able to see that in real time to help give you that roadmap, give you that realistic roadmap and that game plan so you can level up. All right. So, yeah.
There's so much power in proximity, y'all. Y'all better just Google that. Power in proximity. Read about it. Okay. There's so much power in proximity. So, again, if you're ready to level up, take it to the next level, we are looking forward to meeting you. Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Just kind of, why do you feel people feel inspired, but they still don't move?
Fear. They can feel inspired and not take action out of fear, out of comparison, out of literally people will literally talk themselves out of doing things. And they will allow fear to get in the way. And literally, all fear is false evidence appearing real, right? And so it's not real. So don't, and it's social media too, but that's a topic for a different day. But, don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 10, right? There's levels to this, okay? And at the end of the day, again, 2026 is all about making a decision. You choose. Do you want to stay in the same situation that you're in, or do you want to work towards a better situation? Okay. If you can envision a different type of life for yourself, you can attain it. Nobody's getting in the way but yourself. So I do feel like, and I actually speak that from experience, allowing fear to get in the way. How many times wouldn't I tell you, push me to, do public speaking and speak at presentations and speak on seminars and webinars and all these things. And I'm like, I used to always get in my head, and I used to always say, oh dear, I mean, no, my English and my Spanish. And I used to just literally get in my own head, right? And then you were like, Joe, provide the information, provide the value. And now, you can put me on stages now. You can put me on stages. I don't care how it comes out. It's going to come out. Right? Because we're showing the value. So yeah, I just feel like people allow fear to get in the way, and really it's about making a decision. Reading self-development books, right? Pouring into your self-development. All of those things truly help you. They truly work. Being in proximity with people that you're inspired by. You know, watching, I think I went through a phase around that time too, where I was just watching like a lot of motivational videos, and Inky Johnson was one of them where he speaks with, and who's the other one? Inky Johnson and
Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas. Just how he spoke with conviction. And I used to just be like, oh man, that's how I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna just talk with conviction. So there's nothing wrong with being inspired, right? There's nothing wrong with having someone that you feel inspired and motivated by. But again, you have to put in the work. There's a plan. Chicks not, this chicks not, and you know, again, faith without work is dead. You gotta put in the work. You know, are you willing to put in the work for the life that you desire? Are you willing to take the next 3 to 6 months to go all in to really see the results of the work that you're putting in and really getting to the next level? Because it's attainable. It is so attainable.
Decide. That's the word. That's the additional word this year, 2026. Decision. Have you decided that you want a better life for yourself and for your family? If you haven't decided, you've already made the decision to stay the same. If you haven't decided, you've already made the choice of staying the same. Maybe not subconsciously, but you have. You haven't made a decision. You have to make a decision in order to change your life and put yourself light years ahead than where you were at in 2025. You got to make a decision.
Yes.
No matter what's going on in your life, trust me, we all go through stuff, but we still have made a decision to persevere through the noise, through the chaos, through the adversity, through it all. That's what sets successful people apart. No matter what they may be going through, they made a choice. They made a decision, and they stuck with that decision. And they said, no matter what happens, I'm going to be committed to fulfilling the mission.
Yep.
So make a decision.
Yep. 2026 don't need no another promise from you. It needs a decision. And making a decision requires taking action. So are you going to be taking action this 2026?
Let's go.
Because we took action in December. We was ready. We weren't waiting to start reaching our goals in January.
No.
So, you know, again, 2026, make a decision. So, I don't know, D Brown. I mean, that's all I got. I just kind of wanted to start them off this year with, you know, with an honest conversation, not no hype.
Not
no hype.
We over that.
Yeah, we not trying to hype you. We want to be real with you. This is why it's called keeping it real with the Browns. So 2026 is all about making a decision.
Oh.
Okay.
Patterns repeat until confronted. Patterns are going to continue to repeat itself, to continue to show its face until it's confronted, until you confront it. We can't fix what we're not willing to face. Right? So once you are willing to be honest with self and honest with your situations and confront it, that's when things start to change for the better, right? And then prayer, right? While prayer without self-awareness becomes avoidance, right? So we got to also keep our faith anchored throughout the process, throughout the journey, throughout your business, throughout your self-entrepreneurship journey. Got to stay, faith got to stay anchored. Got to stay anchored.
Stay anchored.
It's the first priority, right? Right. Your spirituality, that's first priority in this season in 2026. Everything else will fall into place accordingly. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's so good. Like anchor, just know, right, that life happens, right? There's gonna be adversities, but as long as you can just stay anchored, right, that's gonna help you be able to get through it, right? So hold on to your faith. Stay anchored. When adversity hits, I'm telling you, you gonna be just fine. You gonna be just fine. So that was really good. I kind of just had to touch on that word because it's one of my words for the years. And you know, success has a very big responsibility, right? Very, very big responsibility. But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful thing to be in a space where you can truly help, right? Not only yourself, your family, but others. And so that's exactly what we're here to do. We're not only here to help ourselves, we're here to help you. We're here to help you, your goals, and what you have set forth for you and your family. So there's actually a challenge that I want to give them that kind of just came to mind too as we're going through our notes. But there's no growth in comfort. We can all agree, right?
Correct.
There's no growth in comfort. And 2026 is all about making a decision. So we challenge you to do something uncomfortable within the next 72 hours. What does that look like? If you're someone who are afraid of public speaking, well, I challenge you in the space that you're in to record a 30-second video and add value and share it on your story. The more you do things that are uncomfortable, the more you grow and the easier it becomes. So that's something that we're not only here to provide value, but we're also here to stretch you, to help you. You can do that within the next 72 hours. And please do tag me in it. Send it to us. I would love to see it. I would love to repost it. But yeah, do something uncomfortable within the next 72 hours. And I'm going to join that challenge myself.
Yeah, for sure. We're already stepping out of our comfort zone. Understand, listen, man, God gives instructions, not excuses. Right? So we're not doing the blaming time, blaming people, or blaming our situation or our circumstances in this season. We can't keep blaming everything else but ourselves. Right? It's crazy where, we want everybody to make guarantees to us, but we're not willing to make guarantees to ourselves. Think about that for a second. Well, this person said this is what they were going to do. Well, what did you say you were going to do for yourself? Did you say you were going to show up for yourself? For example, like I've been waking up 4 o'clock in the morning because now it's like, all right, D, like get yourself out of your comfort zone. That's the perfect time for me. That works for me. Where I can go to the gym, come back, start my day in prayer, journal, do what I got to do, or back into myself with no distractions. Right. And it sets the tone for today. So as Joe mentioned, doing something when God gives you that signal, right, to say, or that sign to say, move, you need to move. Like time is not on our side. Right. As we get older, it's like time is doing it. So time is not on my side. So you got to be able to understand the beauty in time and the beauty in understanding and finding your purpose and fulfilling that. Don't let nobody get in the way of that. Right? Say no. If it's not conducive to your growth and to the process of you fulfilling that objective or that mission, say no. Say no. Listen, you're on a mission right now.
Yep.
You've identified your purpose. So congratulations. So yeah, man, listen, this mindset, this high level mastermind is going to be phenomenal. We're going to be talking about the importance of mindset, right? We can give you the strategies, we can give you the proven systems, we can give you all of this, but it starts here. So make sure that, you come in with the right mindset, with the right attitude, because your attitude determines your altitude, right? Having a shitty attitude, nobody wants to deal with you. No one wants to be involved with you. You're not going to be able to do any business deals because you have a bad attitude, right? So always come in with a great attitude, because when you have a great attitude, man, people want to be in your proximity. People want to be able to pour back into you and give you the game, give you the value, give you the knowledge. So we're excited for you. We hope that you're excited for yourself. And we look forward to seeing you in March.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I just want to leave y'all with this. Y'all can either sit on the sideline and watch us win, or you can join the winning team and come on this side, and we can all win all 2026.
Let's do it. Listen. Before we even get out of here, understand this. This 2-day hollow mastermind is going to save you 2 years of uncertainty, the guessing game, guesswork, trying to figure it out yourself, right? When you try to do everything yourself and try to figure it out because you're not willing to invest in yourself, right, in your future, all you're doing is delaying the process, delaying yourself from getting to your goal. So this 2-day high level, that's why it's a high level mastermind. It's going to knock off 2 years of guesswork, of guessing, of trying to figure it out, and you're remaining stuck. So March, by June, you're light years ahead of your situation, right? You're light years ahead. You're gonna look back and be like, wait a minute. And then you're gonna just be beating yourself up because you're gonna be like, dang, I wish I would have invested in myself sooner.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Like, man, when I first went to my first convention, my first mastermind, I was like, it was a bug that hit. I wanted more. And we saw it in our bank account. We saw it. We were like, man, dude, we're making X amount of dollars. This will take us 12 months to make in 3 months, right? So again, if it's to be, it's up to me. So I want you guys, if you are looking to be in the room, understand that, right? Understand that this investment is not only for you, it's for your business, it's for your family. And we're looking to serve you, but just be ready, be committed, right? And don't leave excited and 2 weeks later, you're down. This is the importance of having mentorship. This is the importance of community. We're here for you even after those two days, right? If you have questions, if you have, hey, listen, I got a question on this, reach out, all right? This is a family thing. This is community building. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Share this with someone that you feel that can benefit from this, and let's win in 2026.
Absolutely. We don't need no more motivation. We need proximity. We look forward to seeing you March 2026.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share with someone, and we'll see you next week.